hope you're out there working out or ready to work out. Okay, so it is actually 9 o'clock in the morning. So good morning, Kirk. How are you? Termay, Bella, Kimberly, thanks for being here. I know more going to join in the minute. So my talk today, or my motivation today, comes back from an organization that I started, which was a non-profit. And the name of the non-profit was DMS. And the D stood for discipline, the M stood for motivation, and the S stood for success. So one of the things of being a coach, and I was a head coach on the Olympic Development Program, is that you have to have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you won't achieve your goals because you're going to have sticking points. And the goal, as I've said before, has to be greater than the pain or effort it takes to achieve it. So the discipline, that's up to me as a coach or as a teacher or as a friend to help you understand the journey. But the motivation has to come from you, because if you're not motivated, why are you going to end up fulfilling or achieving the goals and staying in the journey? So it's really important that you have the motivation. It's really hard sometimes to stay motivated. That's where a coach brings inspiration, for you to understand your greatness and to understand your abilities to be able to achieve the things you were born to achieve. See, all of us were born with the potential of greatness. And the only thing that stopped us getting there were the challenges that came along in life that were really there as a test. So again, the discipline to do the work, the motivation because you have a goal, you have something you want to achieve. And if you weren't here today, you wouldn't be motivated. And so I love the fact that you're there. And the last thing is, if you want to have the sex, that could be come across really bad. If you want to have the success, then you've got to have the discipline and you've got to have the motivation. So stick in there. The discipline comes from the program and the character that you have, the positivity that you bring. Good morning, Julie. The positivity that you bring is so critical to your success, because if you don't believe it will work, it won't. And if you do believe it will work, then you're encouraged and you have that discipline and motivation and the power to step further into life and be all that, again, you were born to be. And age is not the determining factor. It's who you are that's the determining factor. We're going to start the workout, but I want to tell you what the workout is today. Tuesdays are more of a not so much go, go, go. Good morning, Sandy. Exactly, you got to have motivation. So the program that we're doing today is a slower one. You know that Thursdays gets a little bit more intense. Friday is is the hardest workout. But I was thinking back to when I was training the players on the Olympic program, or professional players that I've trained, or even Bob Eubanks at the age of 79. You've got to go slow. Doing the exercises is not as important as doing the exercises right. And with professional players, I'd slow down, get the feeling, understand how the body and brain are connected, make sure you're feeling it really good. So today's workout is going to be much slower. It doesn't mean to say it's less valuable. If anything, it's more valuable, because what you learn today will help you do the exercises a little faster. But at the same time, going a little bit faster, you'll be doing with the right technique. So the exercises today is to enhance and connect the brain to the body, to make sure you're feeling what's happening and going slow enough that you really have time to build that connection. So I think with that said, I've talked enough this morning. You'll know that I'm at home because I can hear them outside, not my house, but they're cutting down trees and everything. So if you hear that going on, I apologize. But again, let's get this going. You ready? Here we go. So some of the exercises today are going to be a little new again, but again, we're going to go through them slow because I really want you to feel. And some of the exercises we will have done before, but we're going to do them just a little bit better than we used to do them. So we know we start today, just a little rocking and stepping. Now, as we're doing this, anything we do today, and I mean anything that you end up doing in the exercise today, go at your own pace. If you want to go slower, go slower. But again, I'm here to help you feel what's happening with your body so that it reacts naturally and quickly without you actually having to think about it. Let's get the feel down. Okay, first exercise. We're just going back to the tapping. And what I want you to do is just tap behind the number 1 and hold it on the board for a second and bring it down. Hold it on the board, and again, the board should not be touching the ground. Now what we're going to do to change this up and make it a little bit better, we're going to go toe, then you're going to do your heel, then you're going to bring the foot down. So left foot, toe, then heel, bring your foot down. Then we go again, toe, heel, bring your foot down, left foot, toe, heel, bring your foot down. Now, hold it there for a second. We're now going to change it. We're going to go on the right side. 1, 2, 3. Bring your foot down, and straight away the right foot again will go heel, 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 and bring your foot down. Are you ready? Here we go. Right foot. 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toe. Bring the right foot down. Right foot again. 1 heel, 2 heel, 3 heel. Bring your foot down. Let's go to the left foot. You go 1 toe, 2 toe, 3 toe. Bring your foot down. Left foot again. We go heel, 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 and bring your foot down. Right foot again. We go toe, 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 and you'll see how slow we're going. And right foot again, heel, 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 heel. Bring your foot down. Left foot, toe. 1, 2, 3. Bring your foot down. We go heel. 1, 2, 3. Good. Let's go one more time. Right foot a little faster, but only feeling it. Here we go. 1, 1, 1. Down, heel. 1, 2, 3. Down. Left foot, toe. 1, 2, 3. Bring the left foot down. Left foot again. Heel. 1, 2, 3. Good. Just shake those legs out. You can see we're going slow, and you'll notice that your balance will be tested, or you'll feel completely stable and solid and under control. Now the next one we're going to go here. You ready? We're going to go across. We're going to take the foot across. So my right foot will cross over my left, and we're going to go to the number 3, number 2, number 1. Now come to the right side. 1, 2, 3. Bring your foot down. We're going to go the same thing with the left foot. Cross your left foot over your right. Go to 3, 2, 1. And then on the same left side, 1, 2, 3. Now the whole time, let's go right foot again. Start by crossing over 3. The whole time, you'll feel that right now, if you're using your right foot on the board, your left foot is feeling the balance. Good. Change feet. Left foot goes across. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Bring your foot down. Now we're going to change this up. We're going to incorporate toe heel. So watch one time if you want to. Your right foot goes across. Oops, toe 3, heel 2, toe. Now crossing over, we go heel, toe, heel. Let's go right foot again. So everyone changes. Here we go. 3 across. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Bring it back down now. Change feet. Left foot starts with the toe on the 3 across, then the heel, then the toe. Then we go heel, toe, heel. Good. Change feet. Right foot again. We go toe, hold, heel, hold, toe, hold, heel, hold, toe, hold, heel, hold, and down. Now let's go the left foot across. Toe on the 3, heel on the 2, toe on the 1, heel on the 1, toe on the 2, heel on the 3, and across. Good. One more time. We're going to go just a little faster now, but feel that connection. Are you ready? And here we go. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, change feet. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, change feet. One more time. Right foot, toe, heel, heel, and down. And left foot, toe, heel, heel, and down. Very good. Shake those legs out. Shake those arms out if you need to. So that's our warm-up of balance, to make sure that we understand that we got that foot on the ground stable, because when you walk, or if you don't feel confident, it's not when you lift your leg off the ground, that's the problem. As I found with Bob, as I lift my leg off the ground, it's the one on the ground that I begin to feel a little nervous, which is why Bob was walking so small. he didn't have the confidence to lift his foot and walk normal. Okay, so let's get on with the workout. Step up, feet go on 2 and 2. All I want you to do is just rock side to side. There you go, just nice, easy rock. Good, getting those legs feeling the push on each side. So push right, push left. Push right, push left. Push right, push left. Push right, push left. Now, what we're gonna do here, and keep rocking while I'm talking, we're gonna change just the right foot. The right foot, we're gonna keep the rocking motion, and we're gonna go slow, but every time my left foot touches, or the left side of the board touches the ground, I change my foot, I push 3. The board touches the ground, I push 2. The board touches the ground on the left, I push 1. The board touches the ground, I push 2. The board touches the ground on the left, I move my right foot. So here we go. Just feel every time that board touches the ground, move your foot. And if you need to look down to find the foot position, feel free to look down and find the foot position until you feel where it's going. And each time I can kind of feel where my foot's going because my brain is connecting to the same repetitive movement. Here we go, 2 more times through. 2 and 1. 2. We're gonna go to the number 3. Now bring it back to the number 2 and stay there. Rocking side to side. Now, here we go. Are you ready? Now we're gonna take the left foot, lift the left foot, put it on the number 3, push back, put the foot on the number 2, lift the foot, put it on number 1, push, lift the left foot, put it on 2. Is that Audrey Byers that I see in there? Hey Audrey, how you doing? Great to see you here joining us. Make sure you're on that balance board, young lady. I know I'm not the boss of you, but it's good. Good, we're on the 3. Now lift, as the board touches on the right, lift that left foot, put it on 2. As the board touches the right, lift that left foot, put it on 1. Bring it back, put it on the 2. Here we go on the 3. Keep it going, we're gonna go on the 2. Last time through, we're gonna go on the 1. We lift the foot, we're gonna go on to the 2. One more time to the 3. Again, nice and slow, letting your body put it on the 2. Good, and just rocking. Now, we're gonna do another exercise in here that's a little different because I want you to feel again the strength in your feet. It's really important that you strengthen your feet because that's your first point of contact with the ground. And we've got to make sure that your feet are really aware of everything that's happening, not just your legs or your body, but your feet as well. So what I want you to do now is try and find your balance. Good, hold that balance, eyes up, find that feeling good, and rock side to side again. Now the exercise we're going to do here, I want you now to rock side to side, pushing with your big toe. It's almost like you're taking the outside of your foot off of the board. And so again, we're strengthening up the inside, especially the big toe joint. Good, now keeping that pressure, find your balance and think of just your foot, your big toe. I almost said your big foot. We're under quarantine, I'm not allowed up in the mountains, but here you go, you find that balance. Just think of trying to find that balance with your big toes only, so that it's just that part of the foot that's developing the strength. It's a very different kind of feeling for the balance. Your knees will slightly go in as well. Good. And rock side to side. Now we want to strengthen the outside of the feet. So I want you to move your feet to number 1. To do that, we want to obviously have the feet slightly closer together. So now push inside. Now what I want you to do is slightly lift your heel as you're pushing and think of pushing with your little toe. There you go. The heels very slightly come off the board to allow you to put the pressure on your little toe. Now find your balance and think of just your little toe being the main adapter of where your balance is going. Again, this is harder than the whole foot, but I want you to feel what we're doing and really feel the difference of what's going on. There you go. Feel that little toe. Good. And go back to rocking, bring your feet to 2 and 2. Now we're going to have that enhanced a little bit. I want you to go and find your balance again, and you can use your whole foot. The reason being is once you go to use your whole foot, you should be able to differentiate between your little toe and your big toe balance. It takes a couple of seconds for the brain to kick in. And I've got to look forward. If I stare at the screen, I tend to judge myself on what's happening. But if I look forward, I let my brain take over. Good. Push down on the left side of the board, take your right foot to number 3, and go and find your balance. And what you'll find is that on your right foot, which is on the number 3, you'll feel more pressure on your big toe. But on your left foot, which is centered, you should find the middle of your foot. There you go, and you'll feel adjustments going big toe. Good. Bring your right foot back in, put it on number 2. Now let's swap over, take your left foot and put it on number 3. There you go, and try and find that balance. Again, I find on my left foot, I have more of the pressure on my big toe because my leg is wider out. But on my right foot, it's more over the center because it's more to the middle of the board. Come on down, focus in. Oh, I'm having a hard time today on this side. There you go. Okay, bring your left foot back. Now I want you to take your right foot to number 1. And you'll feel now more of your pressure is going to be on your right foot again. So try and find that balance. You'll find that you'll have about probably 70% of your weight will be on the number 1, and less of the weight on your left foot will be on the number 2. Find that balance. There you go. Good. And bring your right foot, push down on the left, bring your right foot back to number 2. Now bring your left foot to number 1 and check your foot placement. Now put about 70% of your weight on your left leg and you'll feel, there you go. You'll feel the balance that you have going on. And again, going nice and slow so that your brain can adjust what the body's doing. That's your central nervous system for your balance, is your ability for your brain to feel. Good. Push down the right, come back to number 2 and just rock side to side. Very good. You can hear the music went off. I'll go put that back on in a minute. Good. Just rocking nice. Now I want you to rock even slower. Now as you're doing this, close your eyes. And when you close your eyes, I want you to feel the pressure changing as you go really slow. I'm on my right side, keep your eyes closed. Now begin to push with the left. Feel the pressure on your left, now begin to push to the right. If you want to at any time, open your eyes slowly. But again, by closing your eyes, you actually let the senses take over more of how you're feeling. And as we said today, everything's about feeling. Good. Open your eyes, rock a little bit faster. There you go, good. And what I want you to do, push down the left, step off with your right foot, grab a quick drink of water, which is what I have. If you're already feeling thirsty, you're past dehydration. You want to rehydrate. I'm having a problem today talking. I had that big mess up at the beginning, but make sure you hydrate because that's what feeds your brain. As much as everything else does, hydration is critical. Okay, see if I get this music back on. I don't think it's going to come back on, so I would sing, but we'll avoid that one. Now, new exercise we're going to do today. Put your right foot right in the middle of the board. Again, we want to look at this balance. Come up and stand on the board and find that middle, and take your time to feel the pressure points. Keep the chest open, shoulders back to improve your posture. They are good, and find that balance. Good, and step back off of the board. Take your left foot, step up and find that balance. And again, you'll begin to feel that pressure on my big toe, or not my big toe, your big toe, my little toe. There you go. And just finding that balance in there again. Good, so we've done this exercise before. Now we're going to increase it. I want you to step up with your right foot. Find that balance. Now take your right leg, touch the pole and bring it back down and step down. We're going to go slow again. Find your balance. Feel that pressure on the big and little toe on your left foot. Bring your right foot up, touch the pole and step back down again. Good, now we're going to increase it again. Step up, find your balance, touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole, and come back down again. So we're coming up, I'm beginning to feel like an Irish jig dancer now. Here we go. Step up, lift your foot, touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole, and step down slowly. We're gonna do it again. Step up, and if you can't get this, it's okay. What's happening is your brain is training. Touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole, step back down. I was talking to one of our 60 Up family members who purchased the board yesterday, and step back up, there you go. Touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole. And I was saying, when kids learn to walk from babies, their brain has to figure out, they don't stand up, figure it out in one go. Touch the pole, and then are able to figure out what they're doing. It takes time, and the same thing is happening with you here. As you step up slowly, you touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole. One more time on the other leg. What's happening is the brain is figuring out your pressure points. Touch the pole, touch the pole, touch the pole, come back and step off. Very good. Okay, now next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna increase the heart rate because I wanna make sure that we're getting a bit of a workout in today. So step on one and one. And when I say workout, not just a brain workout, we're gonna go with a physical, getting the heart rate up a little bit. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do onto our little cardio. So start lifting your feet are on one and one. Start lifting them side to side, feeling that pressure. There you go. Just feeling that pressure, beginning to bring the knees up. There you go, good. Now we're gonna speed it up a little bit. And again, soft, so pad the board. Don't stamp on the board, pad through the toe, through the toe, through the toe, through the toe. Good, and we're gonna start going a little faster. And again, go at your own pace. But what I want you to do is begin to start running. Now, slow down a little bit. Just pad those feet again, because we're gonna go on a 2-minute run. Now you're gonna say 2 minutes, that's a long time. I'm gonna start the timer. Are you ready? Sandy, your brain needs the training. Hey, Laurie. And the timer's started. So here we go, we've got 2 minutes of running. And again, go at your own pace. And I'll let you know, we are about to go, we're 15 seconds in. So again, we've got to increase the heart rate. Again, we don't have really any impact here because it's smooth and going through. You can lift your feet as high as you want. Here we go, we're coming up. We're 30 seconds in now. I can feel the heat of my body beginning to raise. My breathing becomes a little bit more labored. Good, with 1 minute, I'm gonna speed up. Again, if you can speed up safely, feel free to increase your speed. We got less than 40 seconds, here we go. We're coming up to 55 seconds gone. Good, I'm beginning to get that little run going. Again, the higher you move your feet, the more you work. But what I'm interested in is your brain reacting to the change of the ground, the change of speed of your feet. Here we go, less than a minute. So I'm gonna go running. Good. After this little exercise, we're gonna go back down to, again, slow and feeling again. Good, here we go. I'm speeding it up just a little bit, that heart rate's increasing. If you need to slow down, feel free to slow down as well. Go at your own pace. If you're feeling a little tired, step off of the board. Make sure you grab water. As soon as this is over, we got 19 seconds to go. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna run again. My feet are moving ever so small off of the board, enough to get that rock, but they're nice and light and the board is rocking. I'm safe on the handles, last 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and that's the 2 minutes. Just gonna rock to get my heart rate back down. Whew. That's pretty cool. I love doing that. What I'd love to do is do a workout where we go 10 minutes running eventually, but changing our foot positions and again, increasing our ability to be balanced, because I want you running outside. When the government finally turn around and go, we can go outside, I don't want to see a slow walk out. I want to see that front door ripped open. I want to see the sun beaming on your face. I want to feel you running down to the road and looking left and right and feeling just amazing that you're back out in that fresh air in the beautiful summer sun. Okay, step off of the board, grab the water, take a quick drink. Who just joined us? Nicole. Good morning, thanks for being here. Nicole is a trainer who got the balance board for her mum, but she can kick my butt, I know that one. Okay, step back up on 2 and 2. Just rock it out, let the muscles relax. We're gonna go into another exercise today, which is one that you're gonna go at your own speed and own depth. So one of the things we're gonna do, step back off of the board. I want you to put your right foot right in the middle of the board. Now what's really important here is holding onto the handles and letting the handles support your upper body. Now this is not a squat we're doing, we're actually gonna kneel down. So very slowly go into a kneel as low as you can or until your back knee touches the board and then stand back up again. If you can't go that low, and again, use the poles for your upper body, just come down as low as you can go. Try and keep that board in the middle and push back up again. You'll find both legs are working, but make sure the front leg is the one that has most of the work going on. We're strengthening his legs. Go again. We're gonna go down as low as you can. If your back knee can touch the board, then stand back up again. Again, trying to keep the board centered. Let's go 2 more. We're gonna go down again. Only go as low as you can. Keep the weight on your front leg. And again, we're building the strength for walking up and down stairs, getting up out of a chair. Last one on the right leg. You bend, you're here, and push back up again. Good, let's change legs. Shake that right leg out. In fact, before we change legs, just do a little kickers in here. Again, your heels are just coming up. It's not a lot of effort. We're just loosening up the muscle on the front. Good, let's change legs. Left leg goes in the middle. And here we go. Bend straight down. Feel that balance. And use the poles to help you come back up if you need. That's 1. We've got 4 to go. Come back down, keep that balance. Oops, I felt the board touch the side on that one. Let's go a little slower. Only go as low as you can go and step back up again. That was better on my balance and control. Just so you know, the foot at the back, the heel is off the ground. Push back up. And last one we're gonna do. Come back down, that knee touch the ground and push back up again. There you go, good. And shake those legs out. Good. And again, quick little heel kickers. That's a great exercise to do. Again, do it slow. You're building the strength in the legs to be able to, like I said, climb stairs, get stronger with your balance, because strength is important. Balance won't give you strength. And strength won't give you balance, but you've got to combine the two. Good. Shake your legs to the side. I feel I'm breathing a little heavy this morning. There you go, good. Now, for the next one, I'm going to move the board back a little bit. The reason being, I want you to see a little bit more to the side. So come and stand to the side. Put your foot closest to the back of the board. My left foot, step in the middle of the board. Step on the front of the board, push back, push the leg back. Lift the leg up, push it forward. Lift the leg up, push it back. What we're doing here is we're beginning to feel the change of body angle. Now, as you do this, don't lean back or forward. Try and keep your body in the middle and just feel the push. If you need to look at your back foot, take a quick little look down and make sure that your foot is on the board and you'll begin to feel it. If you're a little nervous, don't step back quite so far. Keep your foot safely on the board. There you go, good. Now what I want you to do is step back off of the board safely, small little steps, step down, look down, and let's walk around to the other side. So again, now my right foot goes on the back of the board. That's the one furthest from the pole. Foot goes in the middle. I put my hand on the pole. I step forward. I lift my foot, I step back. I lift my foot, I step forward. I lift my foot, I step back. Good, feeding the little change. This is a very simple exercise, but again, your body is changing angles relative to the ground and learning how to stay centered. That's critical when you're outside walking, that you don't have to look at the ground because your body can feel any changes that are happening quickly. Good, let's go one more time through. Step forward, nice and slow, and step back. Nice and slow. Now, from here, step your foot back, step off the board. We're going to go on to the last exercise here. Come back to the first side. We're going to now step on the board. I've got my left foot at the back. Step in the middle, change my hand. Step forward. Now, what I want you to do is step off the board with for me, it's my right foot. Step off, and I want you to turn to face the front. So we step up, move your hand to the middle, step. Now, when you step off the board, don't let go of the handle. Allow it to pull your body back. So we step up, we go to the middle, we push, feel like you're falling forward. You're not. In fact, don't feel like, just lean forward as if you were leaning forward, and then suddenly pull your body back and step off the board. Again, you step up, you go to here, you begin to lean your body forward, and then pull your body back. So we're up, in. You're beginning to lean forward, you pull your body back as you step off. Now, this is one exercise that I love. This was a huge step forward for Bob Eubanks when I was training him, because Bob was nervous about any sort of lean in here. And so having Bob getting to the point where he could comfortably go a little faster, step off, and speed his feet up. So we're in here, I lean. Now, as you step off, speed your feet up and turn. Step. Now, the reason you want to speed your feet up is imagine you're about to fall forward. The thing that saves you when you're falling forward is the ability to bring your head back and speed your feet up to get them back underneath your body. See, a lot of times when you begin to fall, you'll throw your arms forward to try and catch something. Well, as soon as you throw your arms forward, you're going down. So I'm going to do this a little faster. Here, as I'm beginning to fall, I speed my feet up and I turn. I'm here, I feel good, I'm about to fall, I speed my feet up and turn. We're going to go 2 more times across. Here, speed your feet up. And last one, here, forward, speed your feet up, good. And stay there, walk to the back of the board, shake your legs out. I'm going to bring the board forward just a little bit again. Good, I'm going to grab my water. Okay, so step back up on 2 and 2. So what we're going to do here, and this is the last exercise that we're going to focus on today with feeding, and I'll finish with one little challenge. Actually, just rock side to side. Before I finish, my own mother turns around and says that exercise we just did has saved her fall numerous times, where she thought she was going down and somehow her body just reacted and she stayed up. And that's what's critical here, is that you train your body to react to changes. And she says she doesn't know, a couple of years ago, she would have fallen. She has fallen before, she's broken both her wrists, and thank goodness now she's safer and stronger on her feet than she was before. Okay, so rocking side to side. Now what I want you to do is, while you're rocking, I want you to call out things that are in your house by looking around. So I go over here, piano. I'll look over here, window. I can look through the door, I can see my car. I can look here, I can see my panda. I have a panda that was the very first stuffed toy that I ever had, and I still have it. I can look this side, oh, there's a candle. I can look on this side, there's a stool. I look on this side, there's my roller skates from when I was in Starlight Express. I look over this side, there's a painting of a piano. I look over this side, I can see outside some ropes that I have through the window. So I'm going to give you about 20 seconds. I want you to just keep looking right and left as you're rocking, and I want you to call out different things that are in your house. Every time the board touches one side, look that side and call something out. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Off you go on your own. Okay, and that's about 20 seconds gone. Now, the reason I want you to do that, and this is what's fantastic about the whole training program, is as I look, my body is getting into a rhythm of movement, and my brain and eyes are picking up on things that are around you and being cognitive of those while the body gets on with its own actions. So it's really critical that we turn around and get used to multifunctioning the brain. The brain was not built to focus on one thing. The brain has the ability at times to focus on multiple things. Driving, seeing the lights, coming up ahead, seeing pedestrians, the car in front, what's in your rear view mirror. All these things we're trained to be able to do. So by looking and calling, this is something that's great for you to practice. As I look over here and I'm calling different things out, I'm multitasking the brain and my cognitive thinking to naturally move and think of other things. So great exercise for you to do. Okay, now what I want you to do is try and find your balance on 2 and 2. This is taking it to another challenge now. Good, now look around and say things that are around you while you're balancing. So I can see my guitar over there. I can see a tripod over here. I can look, there's a piece of wall art that says I'll love you to the moon and back. I can look over this side, there's a flower pot. And again, my brain is constantly thinking, where is my balance while I'm cognitively aware of other things in my life? Physical things, obviously. Look over here, another flower pot. Can I look behind me and find my balance? There's another painting of a piano. Obviously, you know I love the piano. Can look down. And it gets harder the more you look around, the more the challenge. But again, challenge yourself. Take the test, because if I went to a bodybuilding competition and I knew I had to, or weightlifting competition, I knew I had to lift 100 pounds and just rock side to side. I had to lift 100 pounds to win the competition. I wouldn't want to train with 100 pounds. I want to train with 200 pounds because I'm guaranteed to win. And it's the same with your mobility and balance. Don't train at the minimal level. Increase what you're doing over time so that when you get outside, you're far beyond the balance that you need to go and do everything you wanted to do. Okay, last one. Let's just speed up the rock just a little bit. It's been a great class today. I've really enjoyed it because, again, slowing down and feeling what you're doing is critical to being able to speed up and do it right. Good, and slow the rock down. Just lift your feet as you're going. There you go. Thursday's class will be more intense. It'll be more of a movement. Let's get going, some new activities and some things that would test your balance and push your level. But that's not to expose what you can't do. It's to find out everything that you can do. Good. Last one. Step your right foot back off of the board. Great job. Shake your legs out. Awesome. Good. Let's just come into here. Just bend forward and come and stand up and pull those shoulders back. Put your hands on the poles and bend forward. Come stand back up, hands off the poles, pull the shoulders back. Hands on the poles, now bend forward and see if you can walk your hands down those poles and see how low you can go. But as low as you can go, don't go any lower. You've always got the poles to be able to pull you back up again. Good, and one more time. Stretch forward with your hands on the poles. Put your hands on the board if you can. Feel that stretch. Oh, feels good. And then pull yourself back up again. Good. Shake those legs out. Let me give you a test while we're cooling down. Put your fingers on top of the board. This is your forefinger. Lift your right foot off of the ground and hold that balance. Don't let the board rock. Can you hold it? There you go. Good. Find that piece. Good. Change legs. You're standing on your right foot. Lift your left foot up. Find that balance. Don't let the board rock. Awesome. Good. Shake your legs out. Take your right ankle, just roll it around from inside to out. Now change feet. Take your left foot, keep the toe on the ground. Just roll that ankle from inside to out. There you go. Good. Take your right foot. Let the right side of the board touch the ground. Put your ball of your right foot on the board and your heel should be on the ground, and just feel that calf stretch. You know what's funny is sometimes I'll say words now because I've had to change my accent to be understood more in America. Good, pull back, push the board to the left, put the ball of your left foot on the ground, as I used to say, put your calf, feel the stretch, your heels on the ground, and feel the stretch in your calf. And I miss speaking English in so many ways. And when I go back to England, no one believes I'm English because I say calf and they think that I'm trying to sound English. Good, change back up again, ball on the right side, put the ball of your right foot, heel on the ground, stretch your calf. And then sometimes I'll say things and I'll get confused like which accent or the way I should say it. Good, step back, push the board on the left side, put the ball of your left foot on the edge of the board, heel on the ground and just push forward, feel that stretch in the calf again. Brilliant. Good, and step back and just shake those legs out. Good, last one we're gonna do, which we normally do, bend the knee, slide your knee. Your right hand goes to your right knee. You can push the board on the left, slowly slide your hand down your shin and just pull on that ankle or on your shin and feel that stretch on the front of the right leg. Good, put the leg down, push the board to the right hand side, take your left hand off, slide your hand down under your knee, lift the leg up and see if you can do that stretch again into here. There you go. And feel that stretch. One more time on the right side, push the board on the left, hand slides down and pull up, feel that stretch. Now for all of you that won't be watching this live, put the leg down. I know that we're gonna have this on YouTube, so anyone that did it live can go back and watch it on YouTube and go through these exercises again. But for anyone that's joined us on YouTube and didn't get to see it live, thanks a lot for being here, coming back and doing the exercises. Put your leg down. It will make a huge difference. Shake your arms out. Okay, that's the end of the class. But thank you so much for being here. I'm getting some great success stories. Hey, Brian Collins. Brian was a great soccer player. I'm sure he still is as well. Sandy, I lost you on this. Don't worry about the speed of what you're doing. Go slow, feel it. Increase the speed only when you can do it comfortably, because confidence is critical. And we know in any aspect of life, if you had kids and you took them to kindergarten, day 7 was different than day 1. And the only difference was the confidence, the understand, the ability that you're good enough to go and do the things you want. And repetition and familiarity breeds success, provided we stay focused. There's one little thing. Thanks. Thank you, Dan. I think that's Bella. Great job, Bella. Of course I'm going to answer you, Sandy. Dogs, we talk about dogs, how every time, and I think I talked about this last time we were on, how every time for a dog, it's like a first time. They get so excited about success, growth. The same toy can come out and they're just as excited. Be excited about your progression, about the slow progression that you have, because there's a bigger picture, there's a moment of joy. And at the end of the day, a dear friend of mine who sadly passed away, Gary Austin, who founded the Groundlings, incredible mentor for me, and I miss him dearly. He always said life has to be about playing. If you're not playing, then how can you experience the joys of what life brings you? And again, really enjoy the process, play with the process, be smart, be slow, grow naturally. But I'm cheering you all on. Thanks. Yep, I know it's you there, Bella. And great job. For you that don't know, Bella is 10 years old and she's on the balance board practicing her balance because it's critical for any age. So thanks, Sandy. I'm going to let you guys all go off and enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to reach out. Let me know things you want to work on, and I'm here to support you. So thanks so much for being an important part of the 60 Up family. We're going to keep working for your success. Thanks so much. See you on Thursday, a little tougher.